Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aries, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. All right, Aries, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person. And in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aries, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A this side, and this is going to be person B here. So bottom of my deck, I have the Eight of Cups. So somebody is walking away from the connection because my first thought looking at the cards is I think one person waited long enough and they realized that the person is never going to choose their path or never going to make a decision, is always going to make them feel like an option in their life as to when and as they have time, then they can approach the other person. So I think there's been silence between the two of you. One person may be saying enough is enough, I have to listen to my intuition now. I won't allow anyone to make me feel as if I'm not good enough. I need to get unblocked now or unstuck from the situation because I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I've tried enough. I need to walk away. The other person, they actually don't want this connection to end. They are still hoping that maybe there can be another chapter here. I think in their stubbornness, in their ego, or maybe they were not feeling good enough, they made the wrong decision. They are realizing that they created this connection to go backwards instead of going forward, and they know that a big injustice has been done by them because of their own behavior, I guess. So that's my first thought. Of course, I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Aries. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, what's going on with Aries and their person? Why are they both feeling this way currently? Aries and their person, Spirit. The first card here says deception. Something isn't what it seems to be. Deception. Lessons. Remembering what was learned from the past. So somebody, I think, is saying, I'm not going to repeat the same chapters. This person is deceptive. Okay, the third one says denial. Someone was resisting acknowledging the truth. So someone was sitting in their ego, their stubbornness, sitting in denial. I don't think this connection will end, or I don't want to, make the effort. There was some denial going on the other person's end. I think one of you got fed up. All right, so let's also do your dialogue message cards, Aries. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Aries and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Aries, and then we'll start the reading. Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Aries, says, letting you walk away from me is my biggest regret. I should have fought for you and for us. I can't get you out of my head. I think about you always. I know that we are soulmates, forever entwined for eternity. During our separation, our love has only grown stronger. I long to see you again and unite as one. I didn't treat you with respect. I thought you deserved someone better than me. I was never able to be my true self around you. I will never forget you, no matter who enters my life. I want to have a family with you, I've been hurt so badly, I don't really know if I can love again. I get defensive when I feel you're getting too close for comfort. So that was the denial, right? Somebody was being defensive and arrogant and stubborn. Okay. Next one says, just know that I'm sorry. I'm happy for you. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Aries, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left side, which is person A, then we'll move to person B. And newcomers, please remember, I'm not guessing which side Aries is on because I could be dealing with two Aries here. But if this is your reading and you've been resonating till now, of course, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on and who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, maybe a business partner, a relative, a best friend. This is a general reading. Please use your own judgment here. Okay, so person A, let's focus on you first. How are you feeling right now in your emotions, in your feelings? What's the Two of Wands? Yeah, person A says, I've waited long enough, Omkaratarot. I mean, this friendship is lost, or this partnership is lost, or this is not my soulmate, or the lesson has been taught. I've learnt my lesson. I've learned, acknowledged that I had maybe something to learn from them, but this cycle has to shut down now. This contract has to come to an end. I think person A is the one who's now trying to choose a brand new path because they're fed up. It's like, yes, I have to cut this person out of my life. I don't trust them anymore. I think person A was hoping for a partnership or an equal give and take, but they felt breadcrumbed. They felt that their person was out there treating, seeing other people maybe, or treating them like, you're just an option in my life, nobody is serious kind of a thing. So I think person A finally is getting a little fed up and cutting this connection out because they want commitment. Person A says, yes, I was in it for commitment. I was taking action towards them only because I thought we could have a 10 of cups together. But you know what? Omkaratarot, this person turned out to be a player. They just wanted passion and nothing else. And they were in and out of my life. They were getting passion maybe from other people. So this was not the person I was meant to end up with in a committed long-term partnership and a happily ever after, because that's at least what I was looking for. So I think person A is saying it's time for me to now start investing in something brand new for myself. Take a leap of faith, jump off that cliff and, just go out there and start a brand new chapter of my life. I think person A says, I tried far and wide. I really tried a lot, but I never got the offer that I was looking for. Person A feels that the other person was a liar and they made, they just created a mess by their lies and deception and whatever. So person A says, it's okay. I'm not interested anymore. I'm going to turn my back on them. Something maybe with their communication that went awry. Person A says they were very rash, they were very rude, they were very mean. So I had to pull back my energy and go into my hermit mode because I was very, very disappointed. Person A really thought that the other person was going to step up and take responsibility. I think person A built up an image of person B, which person B, I think, did not, they didn't fit into that image finally. Okay, so tell me, person A, why do you feel this way? Person A says because I had to just keep waiting and waiting till I realized that they were never going to choose my path. So I had to, kind of listen to my own intuition. I had to, deal with my own broken heart. I mean, oh my God, the birds are really loud today. Okay, so yeah, I think person A they have been dealing with a broken heart and they are saying, you know what, no longer am I going to make anyone make me feel I'm not good enough for them. I'm not going to let anyone make me feel, that they can just leave me out in lag or as if I'm not good enough. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles, yeah, there was nothing on offer. There was no happily ever after here. There was nothing to look forward to. They offered me very little. They were very childish. So I think person A is getting a little fed up of staying stuck in a situation where the other person is not matching their vibration. All right, so person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Person A says, well, I already told you, Omkaratarot, I'm no longer going to get stuck. I have to get unstuck from the situation now. Enough is enough. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I've tried enough. I need to now just drop the load or just give up on the situation because I can't do it anymore. Hanged man in reverse. Yeah, see, the death card. Person A says if they'll never make up their mind and if they can never choose me, then it's time that I chose myself. I think the decision or the choice person A is making is that I should stop thinking about them now. I should stop looking at the past now. I should now start focusing on my future. Find a brand new Two of Cups for myself. All right, so what action person A will finally take, I'll open later. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. All right, so person B, how are you feeling right now? What's the Page of Pentacles in reverse for you? One more. Oh, this person was sitting in their ego and pride. They thought that whenever they wanted, they could do whatever they wanted, and that was not toxic at all. I think person A really thought they could come and, make person A believe anything whenever they wanted, they could end the stagnancy. Yeah, I'll make them forget about all that happened. I can always win them over. I don't think person B ever thought that this connection would end. They thought, yeah, I can just get in whenever I want, right? Maybe they were trying to stress out person A, keep them stuck while they were busy out there doing their own thing and focusing on their own life. I don't think person B expected that person A is much stronger than that. They could pull away. They could be, standing in their own strength. Maybe they are the ones who will get blocked finally. And this chapter, which they think is never going to shut, is going to be wrapped up. So I think this person is coming to some kind of clarity, I think, about their own behavior, and they do want this fight to end. But the problem here is they feel that, oh my God, what if they don't love me anymore? I did take their love for granted. Now how do I go back to them? How do I talk to them? How do I end the fight with them? Why? What happened, person B? Why do you feel it's difficult? And before I continue, I know you can hear the birds in the background. A lot of you have commented and asked me, what kind of birds do you have as pets? Trust me, these are wild birds. In fact, let me show you. Let me see if I can turn this around for a second. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but this is the view outside my window, and these are all the lovely trees, and that's where all the birds come and sing. Okay, so let's get on with the reading now. Okay, so tell me, person B, how do you see the connection? Why do you feel this way first? What's the Emperor in reverse? Yes, I think they're realizing that they were a bit tough, or they were being guarded, they were being stubborn, they were being egoistic. Maybe they were prioritizing money or pentacles or something, and they made the wrong decision, and they may have turned their back to this connection. So at that point, why? Two of Swords. They were keeping something a secret. Maybe they were in between making a choice regarding something. Maybe they couldn't figure out whether I need to focus on myself and just be independent and focus on my own dreams and wishes first or something. I think this person was not ready to collaborate. They made the wrong decision, and now they are scared to even reach out, I feel. So tell me, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Six of Swords in reverse. They know that things are in troubled waters. They know that their person has pulled away their love. They also know that why person A has pulled away their love is because, this is a realization they're getting, that as to why person A has pulled away. Yeah, they did take person A's love for granted, I think, and they are also recognizing that they did wrong. So Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. This person blocked this connection. They blocked this connection. They were not ready to make up their mind. I think heart of hearts, they always knew that person A is their soulmate and somebody that they can have something long term or want to have something long term. They were very attracted to person A. They just blocked this connection, even though I think now they are ready to step up and, offer person A everything. Now they are stressing about the wrong decision they made or the part they played. Maybe this person was blocked off. Their heart was closed or something. Tell me about the Two of Swords. What did you do to make things wrong, person B? They didn't make up their mind. They didn't choose. Okay, so well, then let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, and while I shuffle this deck now, may I also please remind you, Aries, if the storyline has been resonating, to please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, so person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Ten of Cups in reverse. So person A is kind of given up hope that there is no future here. This is not my lifelong partner. I'm not expecting anything from them. So tell me more. Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so person A says this is over. I mean, I'm not going to carry the past baggage into my future. I've been hurt, I've been betrayed. So I'm getting over all the betrayal that they caused me. I've had 10 swords plunged into my back, Omkaratarot. How can I expect anything, to go the long haul or have a 10 of cups with them? So I think person A is kind of standing up for themselves and manifesting now maybe a brand new life for themselves, or success or money or new love. I think person A is kind of given up hope. They're not expecting anything from the other person anymore. I think they were waiting for some communication, but I think because they haven't received it, it's like, yeah, might as well give up hope in this connection now. So person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now. Knight of Wands in reverse. So you don't want to be immature anymore, or are you just jealous, person B? Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? King of Swords, Five of Wands, Page of Cups, Hermit, Three of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, so this person it's both. They don't want to be a player anymore. They want to come forward and speak their truth, right? This person does think of coming forward with an apology, and they want to tell that person that we are supposed to be together. We are a King of Wands to the Queen of Wands kind of a couple. We are a power couple. I want to be together with you. But the reason why this person is still sitting in hermit mode and not taking that plunge, I think, is because they feel, if I go and apologize to them and there are other people before me, maybe I've lost my spot already. Look at this person, they're so attractive. And I think there's a bit of jealousy as well. There is a bit of jealousy, maybe a bit of fear, anger, upset, because they feel maybe they delayed things for too long and they've lost out their running in the race now. Somewhere they do want to apologize, but I think there is that fear or jealousy or something. So what does that mean for you? Will you not take any action in the next 7 days? What are you going to be doing in the next 7 days, person B? The longer you wait, more people are going to get attracted to your person. Tell me. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Four of Cups. So, I mean, this person is absolutely ready. They want to have a long-lasting connection. I think they are at that place where they want to have something very stable. They want to communicate. But when they communicate, they want that communication to go into a Ten of Cups. They are ready for it, right? So it's like when I talk to them, when I approach them, I want to make sure that it reaches that final conclusion of us being together. They don't want to be disappointed. It's like, what if I invest and they say no? What if my offer doesn't get accepted, right? So there is a bit of insecurity, I would say, from their end. But their intentions are very good. They want a Ten of Pentacles. They see person A as their perfect match. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. But they are, I think, a bit intimidated to go and speak to person A, who they feel is, oh my God, somebody as, prosperous or beautiful or perfect as them. I'm sure, they've got other people vying for their attention now. Maybe I'm too late. I think they are expecting that they're going to get their heart broken. So I think it's fear which is keeping them stuck, but they do want this very badly now. So tell me about the Eight of Cups. Now, this is person is who's saying, okay, if you're going to keep delaying it, if you're going to keep delaying coming towards me, then I am walking away, right? Tell me about the Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups as the overall energy, Spirit? Yeah, Six of Swords. I want peace and happiness in my life. I want to relax. Yeah, Eight of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups. I think person A is saying, I've had enough of my stress and my anxiety, sleepless nights over person B. I need to, sail away from conflict. I need to move to a very peaceful place in my life. I need to leave all these empty cups behind. I need to move on. Both the cards say the same thing. So I think person A is the one who's now doing their healing work. They are feeling more relaxed. They are, not bothered right now. They are trying to tell themselves that this chapter of my life is over and I have to now be open to something new. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope it helped. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.